Yeah, question from the guy at the back.
Yes, it's rumoured that you had a large transfer budget.
No, we didn't have a big transfer budget. I'm not going into financial details. I'm sorry. I think it's that's a question more for the directors than me.
But then, do you think you've spent too much money in this transfer window?
No, I haven't spent too much money. No. Next. Small guy at the front. No, not you, the bald one.
Yeah, hi, you've bought a lot of centre midfielders? What
Centre
do you know about
midfielders?
that?
No. We've got enough. Rotation, mate. Rotation's the key. Next. No, sorry, the girl from behind.
Oh, yeah, you seem to be superstitious about rabbit.
No, I'm not superstitious about rabbits. Sorry, no more questions. That's the end of this press conference.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 8 or 9 or something. Let's not get bogged down in the episode number, but welcome back to the Swansea City save on FM17 beta. We are about to start season 2. If you didn't see how season 1 went, go and check it out. It's all the last videos really, and I've spent quite a lot of money. I say quite a lot of money. I've spent enough money to take me down from 22.5 million to 4.5. I think I've brought in some really good players, and I hope you guys will agree. We'll start nowhere else but introducing the new signings, really. So if we look at the transfer history, first in the van, Timothy Chandler, American international, right back. Bit of competition for Carl Norton. I don't think we had really any competition for him at right back, so he's in. Really good physicals, lacking a bit in the technical mentals, but I think he'll be fine. His assistant says he's a quality player. We got him on the free and he's worth nearly 8 million, so happy with that. Second player in, Bruno Zuccolini on a free transfer from Man City. I got him in my whole City save as well. If you haven't checked that out, go and check it out. This is just going to plug everything else that I've done in this episode, so be warned. Yeah, Bruno Zuccolini is in. Young Argentinian centre midfielder. A bit of competition for Jack Cork in the holding role. That's where I'll be looking to utilise him mainly. Good stats all round. I think he's awesome. I think he's really good. And it's a shame that I'm probably not going to be keeping this save going long enough for him to fulfil his potential. Next in, Sergio Canales, the ex-Real Madrid player, signed for 4 million. Really happy with him. If we look at his stats again, all round really good. He's going to play obviously in the centre midfield attacking role that we use. Love those player traits. Tries killer balls often is, I think, a must for someone that you want to get a lot of assists. If you've got the right attackers to get on the end of it, or the wingers that can run onto through balls, he is awesome at having that player trait. And I think Canales is genuinely really good. Next up, Johan Cabaye, what my wife says I think is the third sexiest footballer in the Premiership. So, yeah, she's on board. Again, tries killer balls often. He's signed, and I think actually I promised that he'd be our set piece taker when he's on the pitch. Awesome stats, really good player. Yeah, he's a little bit old at 31. But 5 million we got him for. I think he's going to be superb in the midfield. Martin Odegaard decided to chat to us for a contract and then agreed to move to us, and I was outstanded by that. It was unbelievable. I mean, he was great for us last year on loan, averaging a 7.16, and then we just paid 6.5 million his release fee, and we got him in. And I cannot wait to use him. Next in, Fabian Delph, another centre midfielder, a bit more competition in there for us. Again, he's got really good stats with it. He doesn't have the killer balls trait, but his stats are good. He's a good player as long as we can keep him fit. He'll get a bit of action at Man City last year, averaging a 6.9, which I think is pretty decent from 14 appearances. I doubt he actually made that many as a starting role. So yeah, 3 starts and 11 from the bench, and he's still got a 6.93, so I'm happy with Fabian Delph. I think he'll be a good signing for us. And the last one is a new goalkeeper to have a bit of competition for Lucas Fabianski. We got in another Lucas Skorpowski. Again, decent stats, younger than Fabianski, more than adequate backup to be honest. Yes, he got relegated from Serie A in the season before, but that allowed us to pick him up very cheap for 1.8 million from Empoli. And all in all, I'm really happy with that transfer window. 23.5 million in total. And some really good players I feel that we've got in, and it will really help us push on in this second season. Leaving the club, Nathan Dyer's left on loan, Mark Brigetti moved to Portsmouth, the goalkeeper, Tremel, another goalkeeper, retired. Loads of loan players were left. Kyle Bartley left after he came back on loan. He was on loan at Leeds, came back and moved to Sheffield Wednesday for 3.4 million. We got rid of Bafatimbi Gomes because he just wasn't going to play for us, so he went for 1.5. Mike van der Hoorn moved back to Holland to Feyenoord. Christopher Nordvet moved to Sassuolo, and Modo Barrow, who I probably could have given a bit more of a chance, but he's now gone to Fulham for £2.5 million, possibly raising to just over 3. So we have the two goalkeepers, the two Lucases, Lucas 1 and Lucas 2. Tyler Reid, the youngster still in and around the squad. Jamal Lascelles, Mawson, Arribas and Amat are our choices for centre-backs. Norton and Chandler are our right-back choices. Tabanu and Neil Taylor, he's currently injured, are our left-back choices. Holding midfield, will be between Jack Cork and Zuccolini. Then the midfield will be between Cabaye, Fabian Delph, Sigurdsson, Leroy Fer and Canales. And that's a lot of choice. I understand that's a lot of choice. You need a lot of energy to play that role, so I think that'll be the main role that we rotate. The wingers, we have Sabin, Odegaard, Routledge, Ben Arthur as our choices, with Jefferson Montero is the one I missed out. Bojan, who played on the wing in the last friendly we had, will be playing up front, and his competition is Lorente and Borja Baston. And very strangely, for me in Football Manager, I haven't bought a striker in this window, and normally I've got strikers coming out of my arse. Anyway, our plan is to use the same tactic that we used very successfully last season for our 9th place finish. We'll go from there. So we're going to crack on, and today we're going to be playing Bournemouth. So I'll see you on the game day screen. Okay, welcome back. Here we are. This is how we line up in our 4-3-2-1 or 4-1-2-1-2 or whatever you want to call it formation. Fabianski in goal, Norton, Lascelles, Arribas and Tabanu at the back, Jack Cork in the midfield with Canales and Sigurdsson, Martin Odegaard and Sabin are the inside forwards with Bojan playing as the false 9, and on the bench, a very strong bench for Swansea, Hassan Ben Arthur, Borja Baston, Jordi Amat, Fabian Delph, Johan Cabaye, Timothy Chandler and Lucas Skorupski. Bournemouth line up in a flat 4-4-2. Federici is in goal, hope to take advantage of that because he's poor. Francis, Cook, Congolo and Daniels are the back 4. Gradle, Will Hughes, Matt Arter, Harry Arter, Mark Pugh, Khalifa and Callum Wilson are the strikers. On their bench they have Artur Buric, Callum Jenkinson, Jordan Ibe, Benica Fobe, Lewis Cook, Gardos and Stanislas are on the bench. And off we go. So here we go then, the start of Season 2. I really don't know what to make of my expectations. I sort of want to push for Europe, but I don't know if that'll be a bit too much. I mean, a 9th place finish was above everyone's, including my own expectations last year, so I really want to make an effort. But Khalifa's in, he's squared it to Wilson, Gradle was fired over the bar. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think we should be aiming for this year? Write it in the comments, let me know. Especially the signings I've made. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Do you think I could have improved other places? And Fabianski makes a good save from Callum Wilson. We have not started very well at all. Bournemouth have it. Swing in the corner. Sabin heads it away. It comes to Sigurdsson, but that's the end of that. So Bournemouth have got it, and they're playing it out from the back, and it's a good ball through for Khalifa. And Khalifa's got round his man, shoots, and Tabano clears. Fallen to Harry Arter. Under pressure from Sigurdsson to Pugh, and Norton gets in well. But it's gone out for a Bournemouth throw. Cork picks it up. Long ball towards Canales. Sergio Canales, what can he do? He looks for Bojan, but it's headed a well way. Odegaard miscontrols, hoping it's not a bit too much for the youngster. Adibas wins that header. Sigurdsson out to Odegaard, into Bojan, into his feet. He's had a terrible shot. Stupid Bojan. His place is under threat, old Bojan, because Borja Baston had a cracking into the season. And Sabin, on the volley, but it's blocked really well. Tabanu swings in across. Bojan gets there. He loops it over, as he said. He obviously heard me from the sideline saying his position was in danger of being lost, and he scored with what must be a looping header. Here we go then. Tabanu swings it in. Bojan, he was trying to head that back across. Federici had no chance, and Bojan runs off celebrating what is a very much a lucky goal. Bournemouth give it away from a throw-in, and Bojan's bringing it away again. He's tackled well by Cook, who's played a good first-time ball to Wilson, and Wilson's put Khalifa in, but good tackle from Jamal Lascelles, who, weirdly, the board are still saying it's financially a bad deal for the club, which I don't understand. He got voted as signing of the season, player of the season and young player of the season last year, and had numerous clubs interested in, one of which who was Bournemouth. But we've come across, and Odegaard's put it in at the back post, and Tabanu gets his second assist of the game in off the underside of the bar, and Martin Odegaard has got his first goal in his first game for his new club this season, which is wonderful. So Tabanu with a first time cross to the back post, and Odegaard with a free header. Definitely wasn't in off the underside of the bar. Federici got a hand to it, but I will take that. 2-0 up, and Bournemouth dominated this game in the first 10 minutes. And we have another highlight, and it's Odegaard. Bojan, Sabin, or Federici makes the save, and Odegaard can't get to the rebound. What a start. Great first half hour here from Swansea. Norton throws it in. Arribas wins the header and Federici tips it over the bar. And Swansea have won a corner. It's non-stop pressure from the Swans. Odegaard swings it in. Will Hughes heads it away at the near post. Canales back to Odegaard. Cork on the edge of the area. Canales, Sabin hits a shot and it's blocked. And I think that will be that. Canales, free kick, swings it in. Lascelles back post, off the post. And it's hit the defender and gone out for a corner. Again, it's all us. Canales swings it in. Francis heads away. Odegaard, Sigurdsson, Bojan! And he's got his second of the game. Oh, they've given it to Will Hughes as an own goal. It did take a big deflection. And the computers decided that, well, Bojan's original shot probably wasn't on target. Odegaard wins the header, flicks into Sigurdsson with a nice little layoff. Oh yeah, it probably was going wide. Unlucky for Will Hughes, but it puts the Swans 3-0 up. And as you can see in the league table, top of the league, which is incredible. But Bournemouth are passing it around and bringing it around. That's a poor pass from Pugh, and Lascelles picks it up, finds Odegaard, infield to Canales, up the line to Bojan, up the line, through the middle. Sabin, can he get in on the action? Oh, and Federici pulls off a save. This is wonderful football from Swansea. Canales swings it in, Cook heads clear. So Corks picked it up, Arribas into Sabin, Bojan, Sigurdsson, Canales. Oh, probably should have done a bit better there, Sergio. Max Gradle puts a ball forward, but Arribas has intercepted it, and Fabianski picks it up. Canales flicks the ball on. Sabin couldn't do much more with that, unfortunately. Gradle's picked it up and come on, get in his face. That's what we need to do. We need to really, this season, I really want us to press them high as a tactic. Get in their faces, close them down. Yes, it will leave us open against the big teams, but Bournemouth have scored 3-1. It will leave us a bit open at the back at times, but I love it when you get right in a team's face. Surely Fabianski could have done better. He could have come out and got the cross. He probably could have saved it a bit better at his post, but we'll take nothing away from Bournemouth. It was a good goal. Bournemouth, corner in. Lascelles heads it, well, towards his own goal, but we'll say it was very safety first and away. Daniel swings it in, and Saban is there to get it clear. Back to Daniels, Pugh. Cork gives it away to Wilson, and Wilson fires just wide, and that will probably be half-time. It is half-time. We are 3-1 up, and I'm going to tell them they have been very, very good. I'm very happy with these things going. Keep up. What is that? Sergio Canales feels happy. Okay, well, if you're not happy with that, surely you can play better then. So, not going to change anything. Canales is looking a little bit unfit. He was the only player really lacking match fitness, but we have got Delph and Cabaye on the bench to come on if necessary. So Canales brings it over the halfway line, and Bojan takes over, and he shoots from distance. An easy save for Federici. Bournemouth are coming forward, Afobe into Wilson, tackled really well by Arribas. Tabanu, first time ball to Sabin, flicks it infield to Bojan. Bojan's bringing it up the middle, lays it off to Odegaard, who has a shot, not really shouldn't shoot from there, it was a poor decision. But we've got a free kick, Canales takes it short to Arribas. Tabanu on this left, can he get his third hat-trick of the day? He's getting a second bite of the cherry with the cross. Sabin, Canales, Tabanu again, Bojan, looking for Sabin, but it was blocked out, and now Bournemouth are hitting us on the counter. But Arribas, what a tackle. Tabanu, Odegaard. Odegaard brings it infield. He likes to cut in from that wing. Bojan, he was trying to slip it through to Sabin there. You could see it. The highlight continues but ends in a corner. And Federici with an easy catch there from Canales. And I think, yeah, Canales is probably getting a little bit tired. I think we'll take him off soon. But here come Bournemouth. Good covering from Kyle Norton. And we've built this up well from the back. Odegaard into Bojan. Trying to find that ball to Sabin, but it's intercepted well. And Lascelles beat Wilson in the air as you'd expect. Through to Wilson. Pugh. Back to Wilson. Got a crossing from the byline and Fabianski, I thought he had taken that into his own net. And we're going to use this opportunity to freshen up the midfield. We'll give Canales a rest and bring on Johan Cabaye for his debut. And we won't make any other changes because we are playing well. We are still bossing it at the moment. But Wilson brings it away. It looks like Bournemouth have got another counter-attack on. And Wilson beats his man, squares it to Will Hughes, and that's 3-2. And it is squeaky bum time, really. Pugh was skating across the turf then, flicks it into Wilson, who goes around, I think that's Alibas, squares it to Will Hughes, who can't miss from there. And it's a goal on his debut for Will Hughes as well, so 3-2. Hopefully, this won't be a bottle job. Francis with a throw to Gradle, Afobe, good tackle from Sigurdsson. Can Bojan get there? He can't. Comes back to Simon Francis, Will Hughes, put under pressure, and Tabanu tackles Gradle well. Cabaye. Good ball out there to Bojan. Bojan brings it forward. A lot of space to run into. Why is he shooting from there? Odegaard, he's cutting again from that right-hand side. He was looking for Cabaye, but it's intercepted well. And Wilson is bringing it away. We've put a lot of pressure on the ball, but they've worked it around us. And Gradle to the back post and Afobe, and it's 3-0, and we have bottled it. And this is really disappointing. We're 3-1 up. Gradle brings it on the right-hand side. Not really enough pressure on the ball. And Afobe with a good leap and a good header. and he beats Fabianski, who had no chance really. In a game where we've had 60% of the possession, 16 shots, Sabin is going to come off for Ben Arthur, and we'll leave Ben Arthur out there. I don't think Kyle Norton's really offered us that much today, so Charner can come on for his debut. We're not going to change the tactic. I'm going to stick with it. It got us those 3 goals, so hopefully the changes will just invigorate us a bit more, give us a bit more energy. Attack them as we know we can. 1 new winger, 1 new fullback. Odegaard swings in, headed clear by Gardos. Ben Arthur, the substitute, picks it up. Tabanu into Cork. Sigurdsson, we're building it up slowly, but he's tackled and Bournemouth come on a counter, and Afobe's found Wilson. I think the ball hit the referee then, but we've done well to get it back. Bojan, there's a ball on for Odegaard and he's picked him out, and the Federici's come out. Oh, it's a good block from number 5 there from Bournemouth. So Odegaard swinging the corner with his left foot. Siggy peels off to the back post, but he's beaten in the air by Harry Arter. Aribas then wins a header. Can we nick a last minute goal? Sigurdsson to Bojan. Nah, that's a poor pass. And that is it. 3-3. We've thrown away a comfortable lead. We were all over them. 3-0 up and we threw it away. A lot of new signings in the team as well. But there'll be less videos in this season because I want to finish season 2 before the full release of FM17 comes out, so I can start my Maribor save, of which I still need to do the video to explain the rules and stuff like that, and the preview video. I don't know, maybe we'll be back around January, December time, end of December, January time. Thank you very much for watching. It's always appreciated the likes. The series seems to be doing pretty well. You guys seem to be enjoying it. Please leave a comment on how you think the transfers went. Could I have improved the squad anywhere else? What would you have done differently? Should I alter the tactics or try and stick with that tactic that got us to 9th last year? Thank you very much for watching, and I will chat to you guys in a bit. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Speak to you in a bit. Cheers.